Hello everyone, welcome to the Top 10s channel. Today we are going to see who are the top 10 freedom fighters who helped India achieve independence. At top 10, we have Bipin Chandrapal. Bipin Chandrapal was born in 7 November 1858 in Bangladesh. He was also known as the Bengal Tiger and the father of revolutionary thoughts. He is an unforgettable revolutionary. He formed an association with Lala Lajpat Rai and Bal Gangadhar Tilak to form Lal Pal Bal trio, and together they executed many revolutionary activities for the country. They preached to people to boycott goods and shops of the Britishers and to conduct strikes in the British factories as a symbol of protest against them. He founded Brahmo Samaj and was a veteran leader in the Indian National Congress back then. At 9, we have Bhagat Singh, popularly known as Shahid-e-Azam. He was born on 28 September 1907 in Banga in undivided Punjab in a Sikh family. Bhagat Singh was one of the most dynamic and revolutionary young men who fought for India's freedom until his death. He actively participated in the non-cooperative movement led by Mahatma Gandhi in his teens. After the death of Lala Lajpat Rai, he took it upon himself to avenge his death caused due to lathi charge ordered by James Scott. He, with his associates, planned the murder of James Scott. However, in the case of mistaken identity, they killed John Sanders in 1928 December. Later, on 8 April 1929, Bhagat Singh and Patukeshwar Dutt threw bombs in the Central Legislative Assembly in Delhi to protest against the Public Safety Bill and the Trade Disputes Bill. They were arrested, convicted, and sentenced to death for the bomb case and murder case. Bhagat Singh, Rajguru, Sukhdev were hanged on 23rd of March 1931. Bhagat Singh became immensely popular after his death as he emerged as a symbol of revolution. He was the spark that ignited a fire in the hearts of Indians and propelled the freedom movement in northern India. He famously said, "Inqilab Jindabad." Jhansi Rani Lakshmi is at top 8. She was born on 19 November 1828 in Varanasi. She was a key member of India's fierce uprising of independence in 1857. Despite being a woman, she embodied bravery and fearless attitude, inspiring thousands of women to participate in the freedom battle. She bravely defended a palace of Jhansi in 1858 when it was to be invaded by British force led by Sir Hugh Groves. Lala Lajpat Rai is at 7. Lala Lajpat Rai is also known as Punjab Kesari, was born on 28 January 1865 in Punjab. His invincible contribution to the freedom movement, along with his dynamic writing, have been influential. He was a politician, leader of the Hindu supremacy movement, prolific writer, powerful orator, and a great revolutionary. He was among the powerful trio of Lal Bal Pal. He strongly opposed the Simon Commission and led a massive protest waving black flags and the famous slogan, "Simon, go back." He was badly hurt during the lathi charge ordered by James Scott, which eventually led to his death on 17 November 1928. Bal Gangadhar Tilak is at top 6. Bal Gangadhar Tilak was born on 23 July 1856 in Chikhali. Tilak, a renowned philosopher and statesman, thought that independence is the most important right and requirement for a country's well-being. He lit a fire across the country with the message, "Swaraj is my birthright." He was better known as one of the trios of Lal Pal Pal. People referred to him as Lokamanya Tilak because they admired and revered him as one of the greatest leaders of all the time. He was called the father of Indian unrest by the British colonial authorities. At top 5, we have Mangal Pandey. Mangal Pandey was born on 19 July 1827 in Nagwa. He was one of the first rebels to urge young Indian troops to join the 1857 uprising. Pandey, while serving as a soldier for the British East India Company, conducted the first attack against English authorities, kicking off the Indian Revolt in 1857. He was a prominent figure in the 1857 uprising. also known as the Sipahi Mutiny. The actions of Mangal Pandey in 1857 ignited the Indian Mutiny, also called as India's first war of independence. Mangal Pandey was hanged to death on April 8, 1857. Following this execution, large-scale revolt broke out in India. He famously said, "Maro Firangi ko." Lal Bahadur Shastri is at top 4. Shastri was born on 2nd October 1904 in Mughal Sarai. He was one of the most profound and prolific freedom fighters of India. After completing his studies at Kashi Vidyapith, he was awarded the title Shastri, or scholar. He proactively participated in various movements like Quit India movement, Civil Disobedience movement, and other satyagrahas. After independence, he became the second Prime Minister of India and led India through the India-Pakistan War at 1965. He famously said, "Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan." His demise on 11 January 1966 in Tashkent still remains an unknown mystery. Mahatma Gandhi, famously known as Father of the Nation, is a top 3. Gandhi was born on 2nd October 1869 in Porbandar. He inspired people across the country to join the freedom movement. He believed and preached that independence should be attained through non-violence. He started movements like non-cooperation movement, Dandi March, Quit India movements, and so on and so on. He famously said, "An eye for an eye only ends up making the whole world go blind. And be the change you want to see in the world." He was assassinated on 30th January 1948 in New Delhi. India's journey to independence could have never been possible without this legendary freedom fighter Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi or Mahatma Gandhi. At 2, we have Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, one of the top freedom fighters of India, without whose presence India's struggle for independence would have remained incomplete. Patel was born on 31st October 1875 in Nadia. He was instrumental in organizing the peasant movement in Gujarat against the British with the principle of non-violence. He was courageous and valiant from an early age, acquired the title Sardar for his epic role in Bartoli Satyagraha. After India's independence, as the Minister of Home Affairs, he waved 562 princely states into India, consolidating its integration into a unified nation, and eventually earned him the nickname of Iron Man of India. Popularly known as Bismarck of India, Strongman, Sardar, Iron Man of India, and has also been awarded with a honorary Bharat Ratna for his diligent work and efforts. Subhash Chandra Bose is our top 1 in the list of top 10 freedom fighters of India. Famous with the title Netaji, Subhash Chandra Bose was born in Orissa on 23rd January 1897. He is considered one of the greatest and fiercest freedom fighters in the history of the Indian freedom struggle. He was a dynamic and radical youth wing leader of Congress. However, he disagreed with various policies and views of Gandhi. Thus, he later founded Forward Bloc to promote his ideals of freedom. Later, he escaped to Germany and with the help of Japan, he raised his own army called Azad Hind Fauj, also known as Indian National Army, to fight against the imperialist British army from northeast India. He was able to free a large portion of Manipur from the Britishers, however, was defeated due to the Japanese surrender after the Hiroshima and Nagasaki atom bomb attacks. He was announced to be dead on 18th August 1945 in a plane crash. However, his death has been the biggest mystery in the world to date. He famously quoted, "Jai Hind, freedom is not given, it is taken. Give me the blood and I will give you the freedom." Salute to Subhash Chandra Bose. Let me know in comment section who are your top 10 freedom fighters. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please share and subscribe. Thank you.